Are we back? Are we back? Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, we are back. Oh, gosh. All right. Sorry about that. I don't know what's happened. I also seem to have lost my Skype feed. For some reason, the Skype is back. Great. Okay. Sorry, guys. Sorry about that. Let me see now if I can just get our notes back up because I lost my notes. I had to restart the whole software. Very soon, in 4 weeks' time, I'm trying to move house so that I can find somewhere where I can have better internet connection so I can do better lessons for you. So sorry about that, and bear with me. As the months roll by, these sessions will get better and better, I promise you. All right, so let's jump back onto the notes. I hope I didn't lose too many people. Oh, I've lost about 100 people. Oh dear. Oh well, never mind. Here we are. Still got the core 54 of you. Good. So, shoes. We were talking about trainers. Trainers are lace-up training shoes. Most of us have a pair of trainers. And pumps, of course. Pumps are like trainers. They're soft shoes, but they don't lace up. Now, you can wear pumps for training, or you can wear pumps. You can wear nice pumps for going out. They're almost like slippers, but you wear them with a nice dress to go out. You also may talk about smart shoes. Smart shoes are like the kinds of shoes you would wear with a suit, or just smarter looking shoes that you would wear for a formal occasion. Then we have Wellington boots. Oh, I think I was telling you before, trainers and sneakers. Sneakers are American, trainers are English, British English. Wellington boots are the boots that you wear when it's wet and muddy outside. Wellington boots. We shorten it sometimes to wellies. Wear your wellies. And there's a comedian called Billy Connolly, who is an incredible comedian. He's Scottish, and he sings a song that I love about wellies. He's Scottish, so it's in a Scottish dialect, but I'm going to sing it for you now. He sings, "If it wasn't for your wellies, where would you be? You'd be in the hospital or infirmary, 'cause you would have a dust, the flu, or even pleurisy, if it wasn't for your feet in your wellies." Now, if you can understand that, I'll be very impressed. It's in Scottish dialect, so they say wasn't, it means wasn't. If it wasn't for your wellies, where would you be? You would be in the hospital or infirmary because you would have a dose of the flu or even pleurisy if it wasn't for your feet in your wellies. Okay? Amar, does smart have another meaning which means pain? No. Nope. Smart doesn't mean pain. Alrighty, so let's get back through these notes before anything bad happens and I lose you again. We also have sandals. Sandals are kind of the open shoes. Your toes may come out, and maybe your heels are exposed. Sandals, nice for walking in hot countries and for like wearing around the beach. Keep your feet nice and cool. So sandals. You may also hear flip-flops. Flip-flops. I have a pair of flip-flops here actually. These are flip-flops. Flip-flops. Okay? So flip-flops, your toe goes between, the little handle goes, the thong, as they call it in Australia, goes between your toes, and when you walk, they make a flip-flop sound. Flip-flop, flip-flop, flip-flop. Flip-flops. Whereas a sandal, there's more to a sandal. It usually has a strap that goes around the heel, or a strap that goes over the ankle. So a sandal and a flip-flop are different. Paula understood the song. Excellent. And then, of course, you might wear slippers. Slippers are usually worn for bed or when you're getting cozy at home at night time. Slippers are your house shoes. So let's talk about nighttime. If it's nighttime, then you would wear your pajamas. Wear your pajamas, aka, this means also known as, PJs. So we shorten it to PJs sometimes. And sometimes people just wear pajama bottoms. So, for example, I know lots of men who would just wear pajama bottoms, so just the trousers of a pajama set. They just wear pajama bottoms and maybe a t-shirt or no top to sleep in. Pajama bottoms, or you can refer to a pajama top, so the top half of a set of pajamas. You might, if you're a lady, wear a night dress. It's a dress that you sleep in, also known as a nightie. A nightie. To wear your nightie. I have lots of nighties. Of course, as we've just mentioned, on your feet, as you're walking around the house, you might wear a pair of slippers. And if you need to keep warm or cover up, then you would wear a dressing gown, like this in the picture, a dressing gown. It's also sometimes called a robe. And I have heard it called a housecoat. But most often we call it a dressing gown or a robe. Dressing gown or a robe. Alrighty, well, that brings me to the end of my session. I'm sorry about the little interruption in the middle. Thank you for sticking with me. I hope you found it helpful. Let me know if you did. And yeah, let me know if you've enjoyed it. And of course, do make sure you have pressed subscribe and the bell notification button so you don't miss any future lessons. Tomorrow I'll be going live at, what day is it tomorrow? Thursday. Tomorrow I will be live at 10:30 in the morning doing a pronunciation class. So if you want to improve your pronunciation, then come over and check me out at 10:30 in the morning. And on Friday, I'm doing a class about writing a CV. So if you need a CV and you need it to be in English, then maybe join me on Friday to talk about writing a CV. I'm just going to check something. So one of you is talking about this word smart and how in the Oxford Dictionary it says if something smarts. Do you know, it does ring a bell in the way that you're talking about, that smart means pain, but we never use it. I think it's a very old-fashioned way of talking. So we normally talk about being smart is to be tidy or to be smart to be clever. Still smarting. Yeah, so in terms of feeling pain, we don't use that. It's very, very old-fashioned. So don't think about the word smart as in meaning pain, because we just don't use it, okay? There are lots of words like that have just gone out of popular use, but that still remain in the dictionary as such. Okay, Sandra says, please can you pronounce ankle at the bottom of your leg, ankle and uncle, ankle, uncle. Oui, I did talk about tights. You said I forgot to mention tights. I did earlier on in the lesson. I did have a little interruption in the broadcast, so I don't know if this will be broken into 2 broadcasts or if it will remain as one. I'm not sure. Hopefully it'll be just one. Anna, I love your red t-shirt. Thank you very much. I'm hoping to get some more some proper branded t-shirts, but I just need to wait until I've got a bit more money in the pot before I can afford to splash out on branding. I need to sort out my internet connection first. I think that's the most important thing. So who's going to be joining me for the CV writing session on Friday? That's at 11 o'clock. And tomorrow, of course, I'm doing the 10:30 pronunciation class. Don't forget, I'm also on Facebook and Instagram. So do come and join me there. I'm doing regular pronunciation classes on Instagram and keeping you updated with when I go live. Thank you to my patrons for joining me, and thank you to everyone else who's been here today. If you are interested in supporting this channel, as I'm sure you already know, there's plenty of things you can do. You can become a patron and get special treatment. You can also offer me your language. So if you're able to translate any of my videos, I've got lots of short ones. I've got lots of short ones in the Business English Bite-Size playlist. I've also got long ones. If you feel confident with your English and you feel you could translate either my title, my descriptions, or even do the subtitles for a whole video, then that would be really helpful to your fellow countrymen, and it would be helpful to me and this community. Help me to grow, and therefore it will help you, because the bigger this channel is, the more I can do for you. All right? If you're not able to provide subtitles, if you don't feel confident with your English or you don't have the time, that's fine too. All I ask is that you join me on my lessons and that you give the lessons a thumb up and maybe share them with your friends. All right, do I have any other questions? Do you need French translations? Always. I don't think I have any French translations. I mean, there's hundreds of videos on this channel and all of them ideally need translating to all languages. So whatever you can offer, then that would be much appreciated. Thank you, Alice. Ciao, Lewis. Thank you for joining us. Maria says you look beautiful. Thank you very much. Please pronounce this. Get mobbed by instantly. Be aware of. This doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. It doesn't make sense. Anna, how much is your course? Oh, okay. So I have a pronunciation course. If you want to speak in the same accent that I have, then I do have an online course. It's £45. Once you have access, then once you've paid, you have access for life. So it's very good value for money. You have over 4 hours worth of lessons that are in a structured way, as well as access to MP3s and extra audios. So yes, £45 for the basic course, or you can get the premium version, which is I think twice as much as that, and in that you'll get an accent assessment from me. You'll also get a private lesson with me at the end of your course, and you'll get 2 assessments throughout your course from me, as well as a free elocution manual, which is normally worth £10. If you're interested in that course, then you can just click on the britishenglishpro.com website, which is in the link in the description below. Okay. Anna, can you do a video on your accent changing journey? I mean, I just think that would be boring, wouldn't it? I generally used to have just like a northern accent like this. I used to sound like this. This is how I used to talk. I was born in Manchester. I had an accent like this and I wanted to sound different. So I worked for about a year and now I sound like this. I changed my accent and so I know it's possible. I know you can do it. No matter what your accent is, you can speak and sound however you want to. And the accent pronunciation course that I offer is showing you how I managed to change my accent. I basically go through exactly the same format. So if you want to sound like me, you can do it too. It just depends if you're passionate to do it. What does willy-nilly mean? If you do something willy-nilly, it means you do something without paying much attention to it. You don't really care about it. You just do it willy-nilly. You don't focus on it. Anna, which singers can I listen to in order to improve my listening? And well, you can listen to my singing on my singing channel, Verba Vocal Technique, and I'll also teach you to sing over there. But to improve your listening, I think it's best to listen to a singer that you just enjoy listening to. I shouldn't really tell you what music to listen to, because you might not like what I like. How do you pronounce these words separately? Get mobbed by, instantly, aware of, feel uneasy, go back and forth, in the middle, without missing a beat, zoom straight ahead. There you go. What's the difference between gut and tummy? Your tummy refers to your stomach or the outside, like I would say I've got a fat tummy if I was big. And gut refers more to the insides and also refers to all of your guts, your stomach, your intestines, your bowels. So your guts or the insides, all the insides in your abdomen. Okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go now because I have to teach another student, a private student, in just a few moments. So I need to carry on and sort that out. So thank you very much for joining me. I hope to see you here again tomorrow at 10:30. Yeah, have a wonderful day. Take care. Thank you to everyone and goodbye from London.